words of inspiration and love. Oh, how we live and what we say, it's Stampin' Up and it's our way.
Hi everyone, it's Pauline from Stamp with Pauline, and I thought I'd jump on again with another quick technique that you can use the Stampin' Right markers for. As you know, they are on special this month and February as well for celebration. If you join our team, you'll get 2 free packs of markers. It's 20 markers, 2 different color families, so lots of different techniques that I'm showing you that you'll get the most out of these markers. If you already have the markers, the Stampin' Right markers, feel free to jump on and do this technique, and we're going to create this. So I'm going to flip the camera around and we'll get started on this. Watercolor paper here, and I've got my markers and I've got my spritzer with me as well. I've got a stamp set from the Beautiful Butterflies as well, just a scrap piece of basic white, and I've got my Memento ink as well and my aqua painter. So what I'm going to do first of all to start off with is grab hold of the blue marker, and I'm literally just going to color in my block. Grab the pink, colour in, adding there, just rough, doesn't have to be anything particular, and a bit of more blue, and then a little bit more pink here. And then what I'm going to do is take my spritzer and I'm going to spritz and flip over onto my watercolor paper. Now you have 2 ideas here. This is my first one was just to lift straight up, and my second one was to actually smear the watercolor. So I'm just going to actually drag this, so every time it will look different. It will depend on how much water you've sprayed on your card. So I'm going to just shimmy that around for a sec just to show you the different effect it has, and then I'll just clean up. All right, so the second part of this is I'm just going to take my Memento ink and I'm going to take my stamp and stamp that. I'm going to now just add a little bit of pink marker to the block, and just using the aqua painter, just take a little bit of the color and lightly color in, not adding too much water to the paper because it isn't watercolor paper. Okay, and then what I would do, so once I've finished that with the pink, I would then come in here with the blue and color in some of the blue sections of the butterfly as well. And so just taking some blue, I'm just making some light, some dark, some in between. So just really rough, not rough, but you know what I mean, like there's no particular order, and you can go back over it a little bit, adding I'll just clean my brush and then just add a little bit more pink, and you get the idea where I'm going. All right, so, and I'll finish that off. You get the idea. All right, so then just give that a little clean. And what I've got here is the finished card. I've got here a piece of basic black. I've got my watercolor paper, which I'm going to add Terran tape to stick that down. And then for the one that has a bit more, if you did the swipe technique, so if you actually slid the block off the watercolor paper, you get this type of effect. And then what I've got here is some blue words, and I've got a pink butterfly, and I've got some pink words as well. So I'll just grab my Terran tape and finish those. So that's my 2 cards done, and I'm going to just now add some flat adhesive backed pearls, because I think they've just got that little tinge of the pink in there that I like. So we'll just get a couple of those just to pop on there, add a little bit of sparkle to our card, and then the same with the other side. Just popping those down. And that's a really easy technique, something that you could quickly just whip up for yourself. Just one thing that I did do with that before, after I let it dry, I did just do a little bit of splattering, a technique. So you just get your marker and literally just flick it out of the lid, and that just gives it a little bit of there. You could also add some Wink of Stella on there as well. So that is the 2 cards, just simply using the blocks and the markers and your spritzer. So have fun with that, and I will see you next time. Bye.
What we love, what we do makes a difference in me and you. All these years of inspiration and love.